So to lay some framework for today, what you should be looking for is subtle change. Little things you can do that can have a magical impact on your results. Little tweaks, little twists, a slight adjustment. Listen carefully to the words I use today, and before you say, "I already do that," do you do it exactly the way I just described? Because that one twist, that one word difference could be the difference between success and failure. Where are the golfers in the room? The golfers. Always a lot of golfers in the room. Yeah, I'm not one of you. I'm a power lifter. I go to the gym. I lift as much as I can, and golf is tapping. Incongruent with my personality, as you can probably tell. But I love statistics. Love statistics. One of my favorite statistics is the average score difference between the guy holding the bag and the guy you see on TV. Average score difference. Anybody know? Average score difference between the pro you see on TV and the guy holding the bag for him.
Less than 3 strokes.
A fraction of one stroke. Fraction of one stroke is the difference between being a celebrity making millions and carrying the guy's bag. Remember the movie Bull Durham? Remember the scene with Kevin Costner? And he was talking about the number of hits per week you had to get to go from being a mediocre, average ball player and being in the Hall of Fame. How many more hits did you have to get per week? You remember? One. One more hit per week. A seeing eye base hit. A duck snort. One hit. You become an immortal. Subtle change. Little things. Think about the sales you won, the sales you lost. You didn't blow the competition out of the water. They didn't blow you out of the water either. It was some slightly different feature, function. Maybe they got to someone you didn't. Maybe they had a slightly different conversation, uncovered some little different pain point. Subtle things, little things that can have a magical impact on your results. So let's bring this around to sales. Many years ago, I built a sales organization in the technology training industry. And we had a sales team that sold to companies, to the government, and to career changers. And for the career changers, we'd advertise in the Washington Post to make the phone ring. And the job of our sales folks was to convert that inbound call into a face-to-face meeting at our place. That was the only acceptable outcome, a meeting at our place. And when we looked at the results, we saw something really interesting. We looked at our team, and we had one group that did it tremendously well. And then we had those on this side that failed miserably at it, and nobody in the middle. We were intrigued. Anybody else intrigued? So we recorded the calls. So first we listened to those who did it tremendously well. They get to a certain part of the conversation, they say, the way we begin the process with all of our prospective students is with a consultation. I'm available at this time or that time. Then we listen to those who are not as effective. Same point of the conversation, here's what they said. Typically what we do is invite you in for a consultation. What was the new word? Typically. What does typically mean? There are other ways. So what do you think people said on the phone? Well, can't you just send me the information, fax it, isn't it on your website? As soon as we got the word typically out of their vocabulary, this group performed at the same level as that group. One word was the difference. Subtle change.